One thing that does seem to be a big storyline that we're getting this season of Summer House that we're starting with is the dynamic between Kyle and Amanda, and they're in these like early stages of their marriage and debating kids and spending time together, and really it seems like maybe their headspaces are in kind of different places right now. How did you feel like they were as a couple like the beginning of the summer?
I mean, I think, as with every relationship, like you have your ebbs and flows, right? Like you're not always going to be in lockstep and on the same page, and you just like try your hardest. So just like my whole situation with Carl is going to play out this season. So will Kyle and Amanda's.
Right. Mm-hmm. How has your relationship with Kyle shifted? Or has it? Not at all.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes we're a little bit awkward.
Yeah.
But then like the last time I saw him, which was at Danielle's birthday, he was like so nice to me and gave me like 15 hugs before I left. And I was like, okay, like bye, like I'm leaving. And he just kept hugging me. So I don't know. I don't know where we
changes.
Yeah, every day, every time I see him.
Yeah, every time you see him, you don't know how what it's gonna be like.
Yeah, I mean it's tough, right? Like Carl's his boy, he's gonna be on his side. Danielle's my girl, she's gonna be on my side. Like it's just kind of natural how that works out. I just think we'll see.
Yeah. I think anytime you go through a life-changing event like that, like when you have a good group of girlfriends around you, it's so important. And I could see that from you going on your bachelorette trip and having your girls with you. And I felt like a lot of people, especially from like what I saw online, were like, good for you, Lindsay, go on that trip. Like your girls love you. Like they should be able to celebrate you. And like we should all have fun and go on this trip. Did you want to always still go on the trip, or did you have to be kind of convinced that you should go?
It was a struggle for me. So obviously the first 2 weeks after the breakup were just absolutely brutal. Yeah. At first I was taking it like hour by hour, and then it was day by day, and then eventually I could like think about something for the next week. And I couldn't even wrap my mind around like what was happening, in 3 weeks from now. So my girlfriends surrounded me. They rallied around me like I've never seen before. I used to cry hysterically about having the best friends in the world after my breakup because I was like, I just couldn't believe it. Yeah. And eventually when I was able to like make that decision, I was like, let's still go. Like you girls deserve to be celebrated, and I want to celebrate you because I just truly never felt alone in this process. Like they really went through everything with me so that never happened. And like they flew in within a day of it, and like they were calling each other on, like people who've never even met before, like a best friend in Florida and a best friend in LA are on the phone like, okay, this is the update that I've heard. But yeah, I was excited to go and celebrate the girls in the Bahamas. They deserved it. I think that like I just needed to get away, and that trip was really important for me. Yeah. I gained a lot of momentum. I got a lot of strength and confidence from my girlfriends on that trip, and it was like confidence in a way that was like, okay, you can do this. You can put one foot in front of the other and just keep moving forward because you're not alone. Yeah. And that was really powerful. And then after that, I just started traveling around a bunch. Just wherever anyone wanted to go, I was like, I'm in.
Yeah.